All right, so I'm going to touch on this because Hazel, also has been talking about this for quite a while, and I never really mentioned it. A lot of other channels definitely covered this one. Why do they use Roman numeral I? So right here, or it's 1111. It sure is, and they got the 1111 right here. So now this is being used in clocks, and letting you see the 1111. It's become very common use in a lot of Roman numeral watches, clocks, things like that. And a lot of people don't remember this. And so this article is by Mental Floss. I think this is the dumbest article ever written in my life. I was reading this, and they literally come down here and they have all these different theories as to why do they do this? Well, one theory is, I'm going to scroll down here and find it. I read this and I was just laughing. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, all right, so let's say the 1111 might have stuck around because it's easily recognizable as 4. The I and the V involves a little math. Yes, it's just one simple subtraction operation. But keep in mind that when subtraction notion really caught on in the Middle Ages, the majority of the people weren't literate or numerate. Subtraction was a lot to wrap your head around. So these people were so dumb, okay? And they were just a bunch of morons that they couldn't, figure out that this was a 4. I mean, that was just too difficult for them. They could add the, the VI and go with 6. And forget, the XI, which was a 9, which is, taking 1 away from 10. I mean, that was okay, but oh, God forbid. So that's why. On top of that, the IV and the VI might have been easily confused, oh yes, by the uneducated. And well, that's the problem, isn't it? We're just so uneducated. We just need more education. Oh, okay, I see. Which is why 9 sometimes is represented as VIII. Really? Well, I'd like to see that on a clock. I've never seen that. Yeah, so if that's, that may be, something to look for, guys. The V with the 1111. Yeah, that's the theory. That's one theory. And then, of course, they go on to say that, when using the 1111 may have also made work a little easier for certain clockmakers. If you're making a clock where the numerals are cut out of metal and are fixed to the face using III, means you'll need 20 I's, 4 V's, and 4 X's. Well, that's just stupid. Because all you're going to do is just create a mold with an I, a mold with a V, and a mold with an X. And you can make all your Roman numerals on the face. You just put them together. You just stamp them together. It's not a big deal. And I just had to point this out. This is really dumb. And this is why we're doing it like this. Why you have 1111 here. Okay, well, anyway, just fun facts, guys. I just wanted to point that out, that some of the reasoning behind this is really silly. And I was reading some of it and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Anyway, here's what Fiverr found on this. I'm just going to share a few things. All right, so I'm just going to throw this out there because Fiverr wanted everybody to know that Big Ben still has the VI 404. Okay, so if Big Ben changes, well, remember, we reported on it first.